Stephen, great to see you. Leave it quite open-ended for the first question, but how's your summer been and how do you feel like the position we're in for the season ahead?
Yeah, it's been good. Had a nice break. Had a couple of weeks holiday with the family, which was nice. But most importantly, we've been working hard since the end of last season to try and strengthen the squad, and we've managed to do that. We made 4 signings last week, which was really positive. And yeah, I think we're in a good position, getting ready to start pre-season next week. And
I know those 4 signings are a result of a lot of hard work, but finally the supporters are getting to see the results of that as well. Yeah,
it's signings are never easy. It takes, as you said, a lot of hard work. There's a lot of stuff that goes on in the background. It's not something that's done over a couple of days. These conversations and decisions of what players we're going to go for take a while between a number of different people. Then you've got to get into negotiations with agents and different clubs and whatever. So yeah, it can be a drawn out process, but thankfully, as you say, our fans can something to be positive about. We made 4 signings in a week and there'll be more next week.
We'll just quickly go through those signings as well whilst we've got you. Sam Delby, the first one, he fits the profile of the type of attacker he was looking to bring in.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he's somebody who done really well last year. Up at Dundee United, he scored a lot of goals, he played a lot of minutes, which was key for him. He's a different type of striker than what we've got. He's more of a target man type, someone who we can build up to and link off. But most importantly, he's a threat when crosses come into the box. So we're really keen to start working with him. He seems like a really good character as well, so I'm excited about that signing.
And Xavier Simons as well, a bit of an all-rounder midfielder, adds a bit of physicality to us as well.
Yeah, Xavier's really good young prospect. He had a good upbringing at Chelsea. He was highly regarded there. Went into Hull City, got a good move there, and he's had a couple of loan spells, which has continued his development. We feel this is the right place for him to really kick on. As you said, he's a bit of an all-round midfield player. He can put a tackle in, he can create, he can get on the ball, and he's got really good energy, so we're excited to work with him as well.
Richard Taylor as well, I think he adds something a little bit different to those defensive options too.
Yeah, Richard's again a different type of journey in his career than what Xavier has. Come through the lower leagues, been over to Ireland and played over there, and in the last couple of seasons has played consistently for St Mirren. He's a player who's got good attributes. He's 24, he's tall, he's quick, he's aggressive, he's left-sided, which gives us a bit of balance. And yeah, I'm sure the fans will be excited to watch him play.
Charlie Warren, a player with exciting potential, which I'm sure you're looking forward to helping him develop as well.
Yeah, Charlie is. He came up on trial the back end of last season. He scored a load of goals in the non-leagues. He was a player that one of our scouts was really keen for us to take a gamble on, really. So we decided to do it. We followed his progress all the back end of last season, and yeah, he's joining the club. I think it'll be a real good opportunity for him to come into a first team environment to try and impress everybody and as I say, work his way into the squad if he can.
And finally, Teddy Sharman-Lowe, he's coming in off the back of a really impressive campaign with Doncaster as well. Just tell us a bit about him.
Yeah, so Teddy is a really talented goalkeeper. He's somebody that we watched a lot at the back end of last season. He had a great season, as you say, with Doncaster, got himself a promotion, and yeah, he's going to continue his development at the next stage with us. He's a good goalkeeper, he's a really good shot stopper. He comes and catches deliveries that go into his box. He's got a good presence and he's really good with his feet. He can play short and long passes. So yeah, we're delighted he's decided to join us on loan as well.
And they're the signings we've got so far, but I'm sure the hard work continues to see how we can improve further and see where we can add to the squad.
Yeah, that's what we've that's the business we've done so far. So it won't be over. We still feel as though we can add potentially 1 or 2 more before the players come into pre-season. There's obviously going to be players that will leave from the squad as well who will know that their game time is going to be limited. So yeah, it's an exciting part of the season, but the most important thing is that we're ready come August the 2nd.
And the whole process obviously involves yourself, Fergal, and recruitment team. Just talk to us a bit about how that's working and obviously that new process we've got going.
Yeah, it's been good. I think the main thing about all this recruitment process is that everybody is on the same page and is aligned. So, you know, for a long time now, me and Fergal have been in discussions about areas where we need to strengthen. Even before last season had ended, we've managed to bring in Jimmy Dickinson, who's somebody I've worked with before in recruitment, who that will then bring a profile of player that me and Fergal have agreed on. He will bring options to the table, and then we sit around and discuss about what player we think is the best fit, and then it's over to Fergal to go and see if he can negotiate and bring them, see if we can afford them players and bring them to the club. So say it takes a lot of people to get involved, but the most important thing is that everybody's aligned and on the same page.
I think you touched on at the end of last season, you want players to be available, you want your squad to be available, so is that another part of the discussion you're having with the type of player you want to bring in?
Yeah, that's just one of the tools. You need to see if their availability, what's the injury record like, did they play games last season? That obviously doesn't always guarantee you that they want to be injury free next season, but it gives you a better chance. And then the other most important thing is that we get our training programme right. We need to make sure that players are available, because the back end of last season, not having any players available really affected us.
And it must be nice for you to have, obviously it's your first pre-season at the club, and to have the opportunity to get who you want in and shape it around that as well.
Yeah, it's good. I think you need to have a good pre-season. You need, as a player, you need to make sure that you can complete it, because it gives you a chance to deal with the expectation throughout the season and demands it puts on your body. And as a coach, it gives you time to really implement your style, implement the system that you want to play, and get your key messages across. We've got 6-7 weeks before we start the season, and that gives us plenty of time to be ready.
And all that will start this time next week. You must be really excited to get the opportunity to do that and speak to the players and get across what you need to.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing them. It's been a long time. I think as well it was good for some of them, especially to have a break. It was a long season last year. It took a lot out of everybody, and having that time where there was no playoffs involved allows people to recover and reset and come back. So I'm looking forward to the players getting in, and yet we're ready to hit the ground running. And
shortly after they come back, we've got that trip to Spain. To talk us through the benefits of that. I know there's a lot of team bonding, a lot of fitness work and things that go into that.
Yeah, the benefits are you get to spend 7 days with the players, and you get to build relationships, try and set your standards, try and speak about your culture that you're trying to create. We get to do a lot of training sessions with them. We'll be doing 3 sessions a day over in Spain. And we'll get a game at the end of it as well, which is really important. So I'm looking forward to the trip. We're going to a place that I've been to before and used when we were down at Plymouth Argyle. So it's something that I'm familiar with, and hopefully the players will enjoy it and we see the benefit from it. And
in terms of the pre-season schedule, once you get back, there's some good mix of games in there, isn't it? It'll provide that competitiveness that you'll need going into the start of the season.
Yeah, there is a good mix of games. I think that's key. You don't want all the games to be too difficult where you don't see the ball, and likewise you don't want to be all the games to be too easy where you're not getting tested. So we think we've got a good balance. All the games should be competitive, which is what I want. I don't want games to be like a testimonial. We want them to be competitive and look as much like a real game that we're going to see throughout the season. So we're pleased with the games that we've got, and hopefully we can come through it in a good place.
And when the season does kick off, we're approaching 16,000 season ticket holders are going to be here week in, week out. We know there's above 20,000 most weeks. It must be great for you knowing that that's going to be there for you waiting at the start of the season.
Yeah, the support's fantastic. It was brilliant last year. Even though we didn't achieve what we wanted to achieve, the fans are there in the numbers, and we expect that to be the same. So again, it's over to us to make sure that we do everything possible to keep the fans happy for as long as we can and achieve that ultimate objective of getting out of this division.
And just finally, it's full of positivity. Just need to make sure everyone's pulling in the same direction, and we'll be looking forward to a good season.
Yeah, we're positive. We think we're in a good position right now. We're in a good spot. We're all clear with what we want to try and do. We know areas that we're still trying to improve, and yet we're ready to go.